Bunny on its journey for the first. Ready. And racing, Om Nom Nom just out fair. Crossing Smash Shoot of a lead. Om Nom Nom powers the rails and pushing through fair. Cruising back in the race. Kirkham Harvey. Om Nom Nom just got checked around the first spin. Goes back to fourth. Further back, Corborn leads. Two at the tail. Another Prince and Mr. Symphonic on the turn. In front, Fair Cruising. Trying to get it down the outside. Smash Shoot. Fair Cruising just beats Smash Who. Kirkham Harvey third. Om Nom Nom fourth. Followed across by Corborn legs. Back in the race to another Prince and Mr. Symphonic. Oh, turn up. Fair Cruising. And Smash Hoover too. And the 8 will hold. Gee, I thought Smash Hoover might go close to getting its first total victory. But the 8 will hold. It's happened to the favourite. It was a stride slow, half a stride slow, and then it's just got touched up by the 8 and drifted to the outside, and from there it was not going to win. Om Nom Nom. And racing Apollo King last out. First out in the middle, Corborn Shadow, headed off by Kyla Rose. Hunting the rails, another Pearl. Then came Gladys Emmanuel off the track. There's Apollo King, and last of all, Feisty Fortune. Down to the turn, Kyla Rose travels pretty well. Corborn Shadow gets to the outside. Further back, another Pearl. In front, Kyla Rose. Corborn Shadow over the top. Corborn Shadow beats Kyla Rose. Then came another Pearl home for third. Out wider on the track, Apollo King. Plenty to learn. Back in the race to Gladys Emmanuel and Feisty Fortune. Well, glad we took the field. Glad we took the field. Corborn Shadow, number 10. 440 and 240. 530, 240 at tote close. And it'll get it. First out, Kyla Rose went after it. Look at the favourite. 36 kilos blob out of the boxes. And he's tried to go around the outside and covered the world. And he's probably done well to run fourth. So we'll maybe watch out for him next time. But on the corner, Kyla Rose, gee, she knocked up pretty quick past the line. Ready, and racing, All About Echo stood there astride. First out down on the inside, No Luck. Get Ready Freddy rallies the pace. Right up there, Ginger Billy to the first bender. Then came All About Echo, who goes back to the rails, is going very wide on the first benders, No Worth. Back in the race, Send to General Action and Private Action at the tail. Down the back they go and getting along in front, Get Ready Freddy. Here comes No Worth round the outside with power. Back in the race, All About Echo. Then came No Luck. Further back in the field, General Action, Ginger Billy on the drift. Back to Private Action, up they come though, and No Worth scoots away. No Worth, the much improved dog, beats out All About Echo. No Luck home for third. They were followed in then by General Action getting home okay. One to watch. Back to Ginger Billy, Private Action, and gee, did Get Ready Freddy knock up. It'll be the last. No Worth gets a little bit of value into the quaddie again at $5, so looking good. And gee, this greyhound looked to be struggling to win a maiden race, and all of a sudden it's gone bang, bang, and today, that was impressive. Just ran over top of them across the top like they were tied to the fence and has really got away on them. All set. And racing coming out, running Homebush Button the inside, going with it also Fancy Kiwi, trying to get around them, New Thang. Then right up there too would have been Sailor's Collar, just cops a check. Opawalez gets past that, but three at the tail, Monaco, Denver back with Pagani and also New Thang at the back now. Up they come and the real Fancy Kiwi's turned up. Fancy Kiwi beats Homebush Button. Opawalez will be third, and wider out on the track, Sailor's Collar. They were followed back in the race by Lamarki, Willow, Monaco, Denver didn't jump. That was the end of it. Back in the race also would have been Pagani, and New Thang was up there early, but has drifted out. Yeah, Fancy Kiwi, he just had to jump, and he did today. And straight back to C2 after getting the downgrade. Ready. And racing, another Fortune comes out running. Mitchell Dean races at the inside. Wider out Business Boss up there with Pukiko Warrior. Along the inside then is Token Ray. Further back in the race, Thrilling Hunt, Bowback, Gossip Queen, plenty to do. And last of all, Winnie Willow. The good thing of the day, another Fortune's got 5 links on them and look at him go. Another Fortune beats Mitchell Dean. Token Ray up for third. Then came Pukiko Warrior. Back in the race to Thrilling Hunt. Further back Business Boss who got on the drift. Winnie Willow and Gossip Queen at the tail. $2.30. Gift week. Absolute gift week. The dog should have been paying $1.30. Another Fortune. And C now goes to C2. And he won't stop there either. He's a pretty smart animal. And he'll get the win here on race 5. Mitchell Dean tried to race him but just didn't have the speed to hold him out. Another Fortune. And racing, springing out the inside, Archie Bale. Coming forward, Hyper Paradise today, and also Opawa Shackley splits them. Trying to get around them too. Subterfuge to the first bend, goes pretty wide though. Back in the race then is Bruiser Bale. Hyper Paradise on the drift, and Chill Out Ralph at the back. Down the back they go, and in front out wide, Opawa Shackley. Archie Bale still pushes Paint, 2 or 3 back, then to Hyper Paradise running on again. Then came Bruiser Bale, further back in the race, Moon and Sea, Chill Out Ralph, and last of all, Subterfuge. Up they come, Opawa Shackley starts to extend and get away. Opawa Shackley will defeat Archie Bale, Bruiser Bale through for third, then came Chill Out Ralph running on. Back in the race to Hyper Paradise, ran its race in stages. Back to Subterfuge and Moon and Sea, the last of them in. Favourite in, and again, good money. $2.40 and $1.30 if you're multing a few up to date. Opawa Shackley was down a winner a long way out. As soon as it got handy, got to the lead down the back and kicked away on Archie Bale, who fought on okay. Bruiser's picked himself up today and finished up in third spot. And racing, coming out running is Cherry Crusher. Eccles pushes through on the inside of it though. Round the outside, Homebush Riley as Cherry Crusher just drifts astride. Further back in the field then is going to be Jackson Jules, Smoking Marley. 2 at the tail, Gold Star China and next up. Away goes Eccles off the bench and just smashes him. Eccles down to the post. Beats Jackson Jules, Cherry Crusher, good effort for third. Then Smoking Marley, Homebush Riley. Further back in the race would have been Next Star and Gold Star China last in. Eccles too good. And jumped good enough and will get a well-deserved victory here. Wins 7, it starts 17. And the little mate of Above All gets the cash. Eccles. Cherry Crusher came out running but little the pace along the inside by the big dog Eccles. Racing, coming out fast, Stitch Up down on the inside. Kinlock Power rallies the pace. Thumbprint Tony. No mentions up there early now to the first bend, going very wide. No mention. Carts out of the race. Botany Richie, and also getting back also now was Gold Viper, the favourites third last. Down the back they go, and getting to the lead is Stitch Up. Out by 3 lengths now on Thumbprint Tony, who starts to run. There also Kinlock Power. Further back in the race, Botany Richie, Opawa Jed. Favourite can't win. No mention. Backward Nodden and Gold Viper. Up they come, and Stitch Up all the way. Stitch Up beats Botany Richie flying home. That'll get second off Thumbprint Tony. Then we go to Kinlock Power. No mention, cost himself. Back in the race to Opawa Jed, Noggin and Gold Viper at the rear. Stitch Up, $19.20 and $3.70. Jed hasn't won since Adam was a cowboy. There's win 8 at start 90. And she got on the bunny. And that was curtains for the rest, because we know she can stay. And away goes Stitch Up. Big run from Botany Richie. Flying through on the inside. That'll get to second in front of Thumbprint Tony and Kinlock Power and the favourite. Favourite the inside, Corborn Phillip ready. And racing, Corborn Phillip comes out, running out wide on the track. Ginger Turtle comes forward, Thrilling Marty the widest, but going forward also. Right up there too to the first corner is Corborn Witch, and out wide is Sumion. Back to the inside of runners is Opawa Amy, who gets tangled up there with Opawa Nowhere and Elephant Gun there the last couple. Down the back they go, and in front is Corborn Phillip 2 or 3. Corborn Witch, Thrilling Marty outside of it, further back then to Sumion. Then came Elephant Gun, Ginger Turtle, well back also Opawa Nowhere and Opawa Amy. Corborn Witch ducks back to the inside of Corborn Phillip and gets the prize. Corborn Witch beats Corborn Phillip. Elephant Gun running on strongly third. Then came Opawa Nowhere up there with Sumion. Ginger Turtle, Thrilling Marty dropped out of it. And back in the race also was Opawa Amy. Corborn Witch at 16-1. Blows us all out of the quad heap. And Corborn Witch hadn't done a lot here in the past, but she got that thrill on the inside of Corborn Phillip. And kept Sledgy. Elephant Gun was big. Made up big ground for third, but crying over spilt milk there, and next in will be Sumion. All set to jump. Ready. And racing, sprinting to the lead there is Question Bale. Along the inside though is going to be No Magic, and also trying to push through Dillmanstown. No faults in that group too. Getting checked there was Blue Review's gone out the back door. The last few now are No Magic. Mickey T's well out of the race. Further back, Wymack Dave as well. Up they come, and Dillmanstown back in winning form. Dillmanstown, Matty Hookie late on the scene. Close for third, no faults there. Question Bale also there as well. Mickey T was running on. Further back in the race then on crossing also would have been No Magic, who was back in the race with Wymack Dave and Blue Review. Well, another turn up. Dillmanstown at $20. Whoa, this quaddies didn't pay anything. The outsider of the field, Dillmanstown, and he just kept pushing paint. He hasn't won for a long time, but it doesn't seem to matter today. They're winning without names. Dillmanstown, though. Jason Dunn gets another. And racing, sprinting out pretty well there is Tea Time, along with Homebush Aerial along the inside. Plagiarism trying to make up ground now. Following it through, Botany win. Homebush Page off the track. Sandy Claus and trying to get around them too. And the one at the tail, Flying Swan on the corner in front. Plagiarism coming after it. Tea Time, Homebush Page, but Plagiarism too strong. Beats Tea Time, Homebush Page. Sandy Claus close fourth with Botany win the inside. Back in the race, Homebush Aerial and Flying Swan at the back of the field. Botany win might have been the one up, Andy, but Plagiarism, $3.20, $1.70 gets the win. Jumped out just fairly, but he kept pushing the rail, and it's 2 in a row for this good sprinter, son of business time, and Jason Dunn and Ron and Rosemary Blackburn combined. There was plenty of push and shove coming around the corner. Tea Time, she's got squeezed out of a gap again, the little girl, but she's boxed on okay. Ready. And racing, sprinting out to the lead as a bound. Gold Star Chumley the outside. San Sebastian tries to race around the outside of them. Back to the inside is Opawa Idol. Then came Bunches. Well back in the race. Homebush Errol cracking chain and Opawa Caspar going to the lead. Gold Star Chumley. San Sebastian tries to race him out wide, but Gold Star Chumley bolts in. Beats out Opawa Idol late. San Sebastian will hold third just in front of a bound. Followed back in the race in by Homebush Errol. Further back there, Bunches. Cracking chain was back, and Opawa Caspar will be the last of them in. So 7-1-10 or 5 will be the last. I think San Sebastian will get third, but Gold Star Chumley, number 7, gets 2 in a row here. Won a C3 sprint here at the last meeting, C4 sprint today.